Safety. It's a big thing in the workshop. If you don't feel safe doing something or you just don't feel comfortable, don't do it. You're the only person who can keep you safe. And if you don't do it, no one else can.
Hi, welcome back again. Now at this point we're ready to start hollowing, and I don't think that crack has opened up too much more since lunchtime there, but I think we have a new one here. So it's continuing to move and crack and what have you. But at this point we've reached the point where we're going to start hollowing, and I have a relatively new tool that I made. To hollow with, and the first tool I made was a tool like this that this is a tool I saw somewhere on the internet. I think it was a gentleman in Hawaii who had one, a version of this, and the idea is that you can use this, and this end is supported, so all the turning forces are captured by the tool rest. So that was the first one I made, and for a cutter what I use are little cutters I've made that are made from planer blades, high-speed steel planer blades, and there's a little slot cut in them, and then they're ground round and sharp, and they're very, very sharp. They'll cut you very easily, and these are mounted with the flat side up underneath here on this bolt. There's a little bolt underneath, tightens up with an Allen key. Like so, leaving an edge to do the work of cutting in here. Now, the big surprise to me with this setup was the control that I got, because I could hold this arm out here while the work is turning. Was that we're not quite high enough. Want to be right on the center line. And I found that because I was holding here, I had tremendous control compared to other hollowing rigs that I had tried. So, this was my first tool. I've just finished modifying that by a similar sort of tool at various sizes and depths. I chose this larger one because we need to get down into the vessel that far, but I have added a round 1-inch diameter steel handle, and by using a second tool rest, what I'm hoping is that I will get even more control. not only will I be able to and if I get this level, that I know when I'm inside the vase, right the way down to the bottom, that I will still be on the halfway mark on the center line this way. So this is a bit of an experiment because I've not used it before, but I'm very hopeful. I'm going to turn that round a little bit. I think for me the big advantage is the control I get. You can see here the sort of control you have of very precise cutting by just squeezing over here. And by using it as a pivot point, you can have a very fine cut. That's the plan. Now, these things are live. The plan is to get that level. So really what we're talking about is to have this same height here, 10, has to go down about 1/4 inch. Of course now that's a little under 10. Still needs to go down a touch. 9 3/4. About 9 3/4. Okay. So now what we should have, this cutter should be in the middle when it's down inside here too. Yes, it appears to be. Well, it's a little touch high. I would say about 1/8 of an inch high. So we'll lower them both about 1/8 of an inch. There. That should be all the setup that we need. So we'll give it a shot. Now, I'm going to do the thickness by eye this time, but of course I could mount a laser on this so that I can see where that end is. Not very hard to do, as I have an arm anyway with a laser on it. But for now, for this one, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, by eye, and we'll give it a shot. But because this is taking a little while, a number of delays due to other things, it's best to check, especially as the only holding we have now is the chuck, that it is still secure. Okay, start it up. We'll give it a shot. Oh, this is really nice. Isn't that nice? Just by resting my arm on here, I take out that little bit of vibration of the tool jumping up and down. Have to be careful when I come out because I have material missing here, so I can't get too close with this. I think I need to move it back a touch. There. Oh ho. There. There. A little safer. But I'm not going to come off the end. Now most of the all of the controlling of where that cutter is being done by my left hand on here. Oh, I have to move the camera, you can't quite see that. I'll just slow the speed a touch and it stopped that little bit of vibration that was happening. Now can we see that? Yeah. All of the control of where that cutter is being done by this hand here. All I'm doing here is just resting my hand on here to stop vibration really. And help guide it, I guess. I have to tell you, I'm very impressed so far. Now, we know how delicate this is with this little thin, like these little holes through in here. But the finish I'm getting is very, very good. It's an excellent finish for hollowing, and especially as I'm just roughing now, getting this down to thickness. As you know, hollowing is a long process. You just have to keep working at it. But if you have the right tools, and I think I now have the right tool, a tool that I'm happy with. Not saying this is the final thing, but certainly I'm very happy with it. It's very easy to move, and this here, no matter what hollowing tool I have in the future, whether it's my link arm that I have, will have an arm like this. It gives you such nice control. Yeah. So I don't get carried away and make it too thin. Going so nice. Well, I think that's about where I want to be. We're talking, I think, around 5/16 of an inch or something like that. Yeah, that's just 5/16 now. So 5/16 I think will be my target now. So basically I've finished the entrance here to it. I believe I'm probably I always leave these a little bigger so I can see if it gets, yes, look, see, it's getting closer there. So I see, oh, I do have a taper here. I need to take about 1/8 of an inch more, just the inside of the neck here. Okay. Seems to get quite a bit of vibration if I get too aggressive. Yes, there, that's good. We're about 5/16 all the way now. And I see I've got some holes I can see through here, this hole here. Well, inside, it's not solid all the way around. So all that's going to add to the vibration that you get. Here I need to be, oh, that's a really nice feature, you can just leave it like that. I need this back one to be back slightly, so because now I'm reaching around into here. Whoops. And similarly this one needs to be around a little bit more like that. Yeah. Now I've got support out there. Yes. While I start doing the undercut under here. I think I'm going to try a little modification to the cutter and give it a slightly downwards outside edge here, so that it's not quite as aggressive cutting, because I don't like that vibration. Although I have removed quite a large amount of wood here. I suspect this is about 1/2 inch thick here now. down to about there, so should be, you know, as I progress, I'm going to break through there. But I do think I will try that. Well, I don't know if you can see what I've done, but I've actually put a little, about a 7-degree downward slope on the top edge around this cutter, just to see if giving it a negative rake will help with the vibration. Well, it doesn't seem to help a great deal. But it is removing the material, and the finish is not bad. So I'm going to solder on. Be careful here, I'm already down here, I think. Plenty thin enough. Yes, look, see? Then just about here it starts to get thicker again. But there, yeah, we're okay there. We're pretty good. Let me try and see if I can show you this on the camera. Look, you see the gap that's here? I have to be careful because there's some holes in the back there that could... Oh. Well, I think I'm pretty thin here just now. Yeah, that feels good round here, about as far as I can feel. But now we've got the bulk in here to start to contend with. And actually you can feel the shape fairly easily here. Don't like the vibration I'm getting though. Coming quite nice. A little more vibration than I'd like, but pretty good.